真空
I'm your boy Systemsyko. I'm here with the One Hit Combo panel, and today we're going to be talking about the Batman vs Superman Dawn of Justice trailer. We're basically going to break it down. So let me just say who's on the panel today. We got our boy Juice, Josh,
What's going on?
Koopa,
What it do?
and Don 3. So the way we're going to do this, we're pretty much going to go in the order of what everything happened in the trailer. We're going to start off with the meeting where basically Clark Kent and Bruce Wayne met. And so, I don't know, what do you guys think about that? Like, what are your thoughts on the meeting in the beginning?
I mean, I'll start off with it. I really think that it's really building the foundation between, you know, the conflict between Superman and Batman. It's like really kind of setting up, like, it's going to set that bar for what's going to come in the fights and everything later on. I thought it was really interesting though, because I think that they nailed it perfect. Okay. You know, like, it's one of those things that, like, when I think about like how it would come onto the screen from the comic books, they really pulled that conversation together really well. I mean, the fact that like Clark Kent kind of played that farm boy type mentality, acting like he didn't know who Bruce Wayne was, and then when Bruce Wayne approaches him, he comes off and he says, "What do you think about the vigilante vigilante in Gotham?" And it's like, that really kind of set the tone, I felt like, you know?
So, do you think they know each other? Like, as in, do you think they know their identity?
I think his thing is still a secret because, I mean, they report on, like, the brand and everything. You see them go through, like, newspapers, news cycles and everything.
Okay.
So it's like, I mean, he definitely don't know each other yet, but, you know, he definitely, like, kind of taking a little quick at each other without maybe knowing it. Because I guess they're more, like, representing, like, where they're from. Because, like, you know, he's like, hey, us in Gotham are, like, you know, one way. You guys in Metropolis are like hypocritical if you think, you know, we're just a vigilante because you guys got your own fucking
every time
who's above the law and everything. So when he comes by and he's like acts like a god and everything.
Well, he said that the cat, he's like, every time Superman like saves a cat in the tree,
you write a fluff piece over there.
How about that Joker part where he pretty much like, there's like guys dressed up as clowns.
See, that was another quick little clown.
Costumes.
Maybe he's not because, you know, we don't like people dressed like a clown because his colors and everything, you know, kind of all like blue,
I think that it was a good conversation because he's pretty much telling Clark Kent that Batman's dealing with a different with criminals. You know what I'm saying, like the Joker, and only thing you're doing, you're just getting like the good things where you're saving the cat in the tree, where he's like dealing with like criminals in the street, beating the fuck out dudes in the street.
Like he has a reason for why he's doing what he's doing or the way he's doing it.
It's really bad out here, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about?
Batman's kind of like, you know, my city's fucked up, so I'm out here doing something. You're only out there saving people that like need it whenever they actually need it. You ain't out there being proactive.
Well, what do you guys think though about the smirk? Because he does the smirk. Do you think that Bruce Wayne actually knows that Clark Kent is Superman?
I don't think either one of them. I mean, he's the great detective, but I don't think at this point in the movie, like, I'm assuming this is the very beginning of the movie when they meet, so I'm assuming that they don't know who each other are. I'm assuming that Bruce thinks that Clark should know who he is. Like, not Batman, but he should know. Nigga, I'm Bruce.
You know why I like Man of Steel is because they had Lois Lane know who he was. Instead of like, how can you go through all these comic issues and not know who he is? Oh, you put a pair of glasses on. Okay, take my glasses off, put them back on again. That's still the same fucking person. So I think when Bruce Wayne sees him and then sees Superman, finally like, wait a minute, that's Clark Kent.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's gonna put two and two together.
Within the conversation, who comes up? Lex Luthor.
Oh my God.
What do you guys think about the Lex Luthor, the casting, how he was acting?
Me personally, I'm sorry. I don't think Jesse Eisenberg is a good fit for Lex Luthor. I think that he can play the part as being, you know, being smart. You know, he can knock that out the park.
Yeah.
But Lex Luthor, you see this guy, you think with the suits, he got, you know, he commands presence. Like, you know, like at the bald head.
When you see Lex Luthor, you think of smart, maniacal, just, you know, just like not just the creepy, squirmy kid that's running around talking about, oh, let me shake your hand, it's nice to meet you, nice to see you guys are together. Like, no, like that shit is fucking just weird.
So I'm not gonna lie, when I saw it, right, I was thinking, damn, they brought Edward Nygma back in this joint. I was gonna bring back Jim Carrey. I was like, oh shit, you know, and I was like, what up? That ain't the Riddler. Oh damn, all right.
He's a boss. He commands respect. He walks in the room like, hey, what are you doing? You're fired. Like that. That type guy. Like almost like, I don't know. He's a boss.
He commands fear.
Yeah.
And whether you work for him or not, this is a dude that you're supposed to fear.
So how about you guys? What do you guys feel about that?
Well, to me, whether Lex Luthor is a villain or an anti-hero in DC, in the DC universe, it's exactly what they're saying. He commands that presence. And the thing is Jesse Eisenberg just doesn't command that same type of presence. Like, when you see him, he looks like that punk kid you used to like steal his lunch money from. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't really look like, he would like come in and be like combative to Superman. And the thing is that that's the thing about Lex Luthor is that, you know, everyone always says, well, you know, Superman could just overpower Lex Luthor and just kill him like that. And yeah, that's true, but Lex Luthor is the opposite of Superman. Superman has some restraint. Lex Luthor has no restraint. Yeah. Lex Luthor will just, he'll
go to any means to get what he wants.
Right, exactly. And I don't feel like they're portraying that very well.
If he was Lex Luthor when he was in college, okay, I can see that, and you can see him build up to be that guy.
You know what? I'll say that I would agree with you on that, Don, because I kind of see, like, they're supposed to be doing multiple movies of this, so you assume that Jesse Eisenberg is going to be in a couple.
He does shave his head, so
yeah, he's going to be in a couple of them. So my thing is, I'm kind of not. I don't really see him as a great fit for Luthor,
right.
But I kind of see, like you said, the potential of growth in him, kind of like you see like the potential for growth in the Kingpin in the Daredevil series, because the Kingpin comes off as kind of like he's still demurring and like, you know, scary and this big motherfucker that you got to worry about, but at the same time he's soft as fuck most of the time.
Break your goddamn
like he's soft as fuck and he's extra emotional, and the Kingpin that we're used to is not that emotional dude. Like, Kingpin is cool, calculating, manipulative, just cold-blooded killer. Doesn't give a fuck. As long as he gets his end, he's cool. The Kingpin is gonna, of course, turn into that, I'm sure. But, I mean, maybe it's just the same progression, you know?
Okay. Because actually, I don't know, like, at the beginning, when they said he was like Luthor, I was like, oh, shit. Because on top of that, I was like, all right, well, Ben Affleck is the Batman. I was like, oh, I don't know about that, because all I could see was like Daredevil.
I thought it was a good idea.
All I could see was Daredevil again. All I could see was Daredevil again. I was like, yeah, I mean, you can see Ben Affleck as Daredevil. I was like, oh, it's not a good idea. But he's changed my mind completely.
Next thing is battle scenes. There's a lot of battle scenes within this trailer. A lot of Batman in the suit. You know, Superman fucking him up, Batman throwing in some punches, a lot of explosions. What do you guys think of the battle scenes? It looks pretty good.
I thought it was kind of cool how, you know, when I saw Batman on the side of the water tower thing and he shot the thing and it went off.
I think that's CGI.
It looked like Watchmen shit.
Yeah.
But it was kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? I like that. You know what I'm saying? I like that they're making like the Batman doesn't have all the crazy ass shit on it with the whatever, just
all the different kinds of armor. He got like a classic armor at the beginning, and then he switches like midway through to like a more battle-ized.
He has that suit from the Dark Knight Returns, correct?
Yeah, and he starts to change. Yeah, like his suit's changing.
How can you see with the lights
changes back?
How can you see with the light? You get like the light. I couldn't see shit. Like,
you know what?
X-ray vision.
But the Batwing,
it's like the same thing.
Oh yeah.
So people's eyes are just white with a mask, you know.
They also showed the Batmobile too, right?
Yeah, the Batmobile
doing turns.
Oh yeah, the Batmobile looked vicious in this one. It wasn't as big and clunky as it was in the other giant.
No.
Yeah.
Or like militarized vehicle, like it should.
Another Tumbler.
Yeah,
the Tumbler.
Yeah, and the Batplane looked pretty tight too, and he was firing all type of fucking bullets at that motherfucker.
I mean, because they're still keeping it to like the Man of Steel level, even though Batman can't really take it to that level like it could. But I mean, but they're still bringing it up.
I think the action looks
Batman got enough toys to.
Oh no, don't get me wrong, they're bringing it up to like but like it's not like him and Zod going through like destroying
the blocks and everything. The thing that I thought was kind of cool is that Bruce Wayne was there when Superman fought Zod.
That was the first trailer.
And I was like, okay, that was kind of cool. And like you see the reason why he's probably pissed off, you know.
That's what the first trailer I thought was good
because from his point of view, all he's seeing is laser beams shooting out through the building. So he's just like, you know, what the fuck? He just fucked with the build up because you can see the Wayne Foundation sign on the side. He's holding some girls, some shit. But I thought it was kind of cool.
So one of the battle scenes shows. I guess people speculate that's kind of like maybe a dream or an illusion where you see a lot of these things flying in the sky.
Oh, and in the desert?
Parademons.
Yeah, parademons. So I mean, what exactly is that?
Now
parademons is they're pretty much soldiers from Apocalypse. Well, Darkseid.
Right.
They're soldiers from Darkseid.
From the planet Apocalypse.
He takes people and he converts them into parademons.
Okay.
And like pretty much they're just like drones. and they'll kill you.
That was a really small snippet in the trailer too, so it was kind of
but
hard
for
for people to see.
anybody who caught it, like I said, that's parademons off the top.
Yeah, absolutely.
Off the top, it was parademons.
So what do you think? What do you guys think that's gonna bring
my
in
whole
later
thought
on?
was like, all right, so that means what, the Justice League and everyone are gonna fight Darkseid? That's what I was like, that means they're definitely setting up. They're definitely setting. Yeah, something like they're definitely setting up for him later on in the future and everything else. I was like, there's got to be like a whole like now kind of.
But it wasn't a dream sequence.
I don't think it was a dream sequence.
I don't think so either.
Because they showed scenes in the trailer where Batman's in
the desert.
Yeah.
And he was definitely in the desert. He was definitely in the desert.
And that's when Superman unmasked him, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
But that TV spot. Yeah. That's what you're talking about. Yeah, that was a good one.
That was
I wish
really
they played
good.
that. Like I wish they kind of pushed that through to kind of play that, and maybe take some scenes out of the end, and like instead extend that scene where you see Superman coming down, like in the TV spot, and just kind of because that was a good TV spot.
All right. So next thing is there was a clip of Zod in a body bag.
Right.
Yep.
And Lex Luthor in a lab trench coat.
Yeah.
Right.
So, what are your guys' thoughts on that? Like, what is that all about? Bringing in Zod, the dead body.
Well, what I think is going on with it is that in the comic series, there was a point where Doomsday was dead.
Okay.
And the way that he was brought back is that Lex Luthor took DNA from Superman and regenerated Doomsday.
Okay.
I think that what they're going to do is instead of him getting the DNA from Superman, he's probably getting the DNA from Zod. And you know how we see Doomsday in the next scene.
Like Doomsday is Zod. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Doomsday doesn't shoot laser beams out of his eye.
No.
I've never seen him do it.
Right.
I had the Superman comic where Superman got killed by Doomsday.
So you think it was a big spoiler showing
Yeah,
Doomsday?
what the fuck are you showing that for? Doomsday,
Yeah.
you know what? Fuck it. It's talking about Doomsday looks like Abomination from Incredible Hulk. That's exactly. It's like they didn't even try.
Yeah.
They didn't even fucking try. Like, come on, man.
You look like a big ass Ninja Turtle.
Yeah, I watched a guy. He had a theory, and he was like, he showed a scene where you can see one of them getting punched, and in the scene you can see like a person with bones sticking out. He's like, dude, that's Doomsday. And then he said that they showed a scene where he compared Superman's laser beams from Man of Steel, and he compared the laser beams from the trailer that just popped.
Yeah, yeah.
And the laser beam, Superman's laser beam was like this. The other beam was like this. Like he was like, dude, that's somebody
He
else.
has been able to control it and expand it. Well, I don't know about Man of Steel or in the cinematic.
Doomsday is
universe,
like.
But yeah, no, I do completely agree with that. Doomsday
Because they show the machine and like
how they
show Zod's dead body when they unzip his bag, whatever.
Right.
And then after that, they show like some contraption, whatever, and it was electricity. And then next thing you know, it's like, what have you done? And then you hear the fucking loud roar, and then Doomsday comes sliding down the side of the fucking.
You think they should have saved that?
Yeah, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah,
why would you even do that for? That wasn't even necessary. You already had my attention with all the other shit.
Yeah, it really was. Now maybe it's like they hinted at Doomsday or something,
Right.
but they didn't really need to. Like it'd been cool if they.
Because if I don't went to the movie theaters and I didn't know Doomsday was in there, and I saw him come down, like, oh shit, that's Doomsday.
Yeah, immediately.
Absolutely.
Exactly what I was.
But do you guys think that putting Doomsday into a movie like this with already all that's going on is too much?
It's too soon.
I think they overcrowd this movie already. I mean, because you figure that in this trailer we've gotten Superman, Batman, we've got Lex Luthor, we've got Doomsday.
They say Aquaman's going to be in
Wonder
this
Woman.
last movie.
Aquaman, we see Wonder
Cyborg
Woman
in
in this. You've got all these characters that they're bringing into it. So having Zod's body in there. What's the girl that's rolling Zod in?
Mercy Graves.
Mercy Graves. She's gonna have some role in this. I mean, they're just dumping all these characters into it. Doomsday was unnecessary as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, and dude, like I have the Superman comic book where he dies. That was like years in. That was like Superman years in. Like the Justice League movie. That's the first time I dropped him because Doomsday beat the shit out. Justice League had to go help Superman.
He's a villain.
And they got their asses whooped.
Well,
like he's so powerful that the combined might of Justice League plus other superheroes, you just see people laying down on the ground.
He trampled through them. It was terrible.
And then you're gonna just have him come in here for Batman and Wonder Woman to take on.
I always thought he was gonna be like further on, like a different standalone movie or something, like further.
If he was the main guy for Justice League, that'd be fine.
Yeah, like I thought maybe the first half and then maybe Darkseid in the second half, like or like kind of like Marvel's doing. But with them bringing him, I mean, I guess I don't mind. I mean,
whatever.
The way he looks is kind of.
He doesn't even look.
At first I was like, who is that? I mean, I was like,
he looks like a big ass Golem.
From judging from this trailer and everything we talked about, you guys excited about this? I mean,
No,
what do you think? Did you like the trailer? Did you think it was like compared to the first one for the teaser.
If
Like
the trailer was 30 seconds shorter, and maybe they extended that TV spot in there just to keep the 3-minute mark, then I'd have been still great with this trailer.
I gotta agree with Juice. If it was a shorter trailer, if the last scenes that they showed, if they just took those last scenes out and ended it after the whole unmasking in the desert, I think it'd have been a phenomenal trailer. I'm more interested in seeing this movie now, but at the same time, not sure I want to pay for it.
what about you?
But if you're a comic book guy, you're gonna pick it apart.
Yeah.
You're gonna
Yeah, you do every
comic book movie that comes
but
out.
like, dude, okay, well, at least Marvel at least tries that they cut the corners a little bit.
Like,
what I do know is that this movie better do good. Because if it doesn't, then
I was gonna do good.
Finish. You better stick to TV. You do a good job.
I don't think worry.
You fucking finished.
I don't think to worry about this. It's gotta make money.
I'm pretty sure
it's gonna make money. Yeah, it's gonna make money.
I mean, Man of Steel did pretty alright, dude.
I like Man of Steel. I didn't like the Etch a Sketch monster at the end of the fucking movie, though.
So what about your thoughts? Like,
I personally liked the trailer. I agree with everybody else. I think it should have been shortened.
okay.
You know, I think that they showed a little bit too much.
Okay.
But what it definitely did was it answered things that I kind of was questionable about that I think that I'm better with now. Like Ben Affleck being Batman. You know, the fact of how were they going to do the introduction between the two characters? Like, were they just going to both show up on screen? Like, I like the fact that they did that.
They're going to show up for the same fight and be like, what the hell are you doing here?
Exactly. So I think overall, it answered a lot of questions that I had. So I'm actually more excited to go see the movie.
Doomsday don't shoot I-beams, man.
I will say that I'm still not enamored with the Batman voice that Affleck has come up with. But can I finish shit? I said I'm not enamored with it, but at least it's better than Christian Bale. That old gravel in the throat shit was low my nerves.
Soprano teaser.
Get
that nigga a throat lozenge.
We'll end it there. Alright guys, so we'll just end it like that. If you guys have any comments, leave them down below. What are you guys' thoughts on the trailer? Anything like that? Once again,
like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe.
Follow us on Instagram, our Twitters, Facebook. We'll leave that all down below. And once again, guys, we appreciate you watching.
MySpace. We got MySpace.
We got no damn MySpace. Peace.